table tonight to make decisions. Please help us make decisions that guide and guard and protect these students, our faculty, and our community. Help us do your will. Forgive us when we fail you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Attention. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please note that Ms. Cheryl Dodson, Mr. Mike McMillan, Mr. Morris Moody, Missy Lane Jones, and myself are all present. Approval of agenda. The superintendent recommends approval of the meeting agenda.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Approval of the minutes. The superintendent recommends the approval of the minutes from May 16th and May 20th, 2024 board meetings.
I make that motion.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? (2023) audit exit report presented by Sarah Wyatt, audit examiner, examiner of public accounts.
Hi, do I just come?
Please.
Hi, I don't think this is on, or do I just talk? Okay. So in accordance with the provisions of the Act of 2006, 196, Acts of Alabama, Code of Alabama, 1975, Section 16, 13A, 7(3)D, commonly referred to as School Fiscal Accountability Act, we are here to present our audit and its report on the Bibb County Board of Education covering the period October 1st, 2022 through September 30th, 2023. We conducted our audit in accordance with the generally accepted auditing standards and government auditing standards for the purposes of rendering an opinion on the financial statements and to determine whether the board complied with applicable laws and regulations. We also conducted an audit of the board's federal financial assistance program. We issued an unmodified opinion on the financial statements, which means that the board's financial statements present fairly, in all material respects, its financial position and the results of its operations for the fiscal year ended September 30th, 2023. Instances of non-compliance with state and local laws and regulations and other matters were found during the audit, as shown on the schedule of state and local compliance and other findings, and they are as follows. 2023-001, this is the finding number, by the way. The board failed to comply with certain aspects of the Public Works Law. Finding 2023-002, the board failed to ensure that classroom instructional support funds were used for lawful purposes. Problems were found with the board's internal controls over financial reporting and its internal controls over compliance for its federal assistance program, as reported on exhibit number 7 in our report. And they are finding 2023-003. The board failed to ensure that ticket sales report forms for Bibb County High School were being completed properly. Finding 2023-004, the board failed to include the prevailing wage rate clause in federally funded construction contracts that exceeded $2,000. Finding 2023-05, the board failed to maintain appropriate documentation to support students' removal from the cohort. In addition, we issued opinions on the board's major federal financial assistance programs. We issued a qualified opinion on the Education Stabilization Fund program and an unmodified opinion on the Title I program. Sorry if I rushed through it.
Do you have any questions? No? Okay. Thank you. Financial report and bank reconciliations. You all received the financial and bank reconciliations for May 2024. Request to approve bills and payroll for May 2024.
Make a motion. Second.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve the 2024-2025 salary schedule effective July 1st, 2024 as revised, received on June 6, 2024. District will cover 2% increase from HB 145, and the additional steps from July 1st, 2024 to September 30th, 2024.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Request to appoint Dr. Kim Partridge as interim superintendent in Mr. Cotner's absence.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Consent agenda items, contracted services, bids, trips, etc. The superintendent recommends the approval of consent agenda items A through L as a block.
Make the motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Consent agenda items, personnel. The superintendent recommends the approval of consent agenda personnel items A through AS as a block.
I make that motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Regular agenda items. The superintendent recommends the approval of the following regular agenda items. Request to approve Vanessa Dukes from English Language Arts teacher, West Lockton High School, to English Language Arts teacher, West Lockton Middle School, effective 2024 through 2025 school year.
I'll make that motion.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve the resignation of Kayla Cayley, speech language pathologist, effective May 24th, 2024.
Make the motion. Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve payment to Emily Blake for administrative services required for Cahaba Christian Academy tutoring and Bibb County federal programs for 2024-2025 school year. Payment of $25 per hour will be made from Title I funds.
Make the motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve the employment of Michael Brandon Johnson as maintenance worker with HVAC effective June 24th, 2024.
Make the motion.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve payment to Kayla Cayley to provide speech language pathologist services to qualifying students, providing support to teachers, write IEPs, and conduct IEP meetings for the 2024-2025 school year. Payment of $32 per hour up to 16 hours weekly will be made from IDEA funds.
I make that motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve the construction of a softball hitting facility at Bibb County High School. The project will be overseen by Ward Scott Morris Architecture, will meet all state building codes, and will be completely funded by Bibb County High School Softball Booster Club.
Make the motion.
Discussion? All in favor?
Okay.
You got discussion? Okay.
Comment. We got representatives here for the project.
So, I'll give you a little insight on how this come about. It's kind of like your motto you got up here, prayer for the youth future. I was over at the Little League field hanging out, and there was a lot of teams over there playing 3 times more than it's ever been in the girls. We had a coach retired, a Bibb County High School softball team, and I was talking to some people, and had several people comment, you know, the girls need what the boys got, they need a place to hit and stuff like that. And I said, well, whose fault is it that we don't have that? You know, and a lot of people think it's the school's fault. I think it's our fault. As parents and grandparents and people in the community. So I made a few phone calls and asked a few people how much money they would give us. I've got some estimates on the project. You know, the building's $118,000 for the building. And at this point, I went ahead and I drew the building myself, sent it to the civil, set the foundations off, the structural, and the electrical. We drew it all ourselves here at Burns. Sent them off, I got them all stamped. They're all at Ward Scott for the architect. So right now we're $10,000 into this project, and we haven't spent a dime. I got all of it donated. I got all the rebar, the wire, half the concrete. I got a lot of stuff. I got all the structural steel. That's $11,000. $7,000 worth of rebar. I got all that stuff donated. So right now we're gonna pour the slab, and I'm gonna have to pay Ward Scott about $4,000, and gonna have to pay somebody about $7,000 to pour the slab. So we're gonna be about $11,000 into it when we get the slab poured. We're gonna fabricate the steel at Burke's Mechanical. I worked last night right at 12:30 last night, working on it myself, me and another guy. We're gonna fab it at the shop. I'm gonna do a lot of it myself. And, I mean, it's just what we gotta do to give back to the community and give back to the girls so they can have what they deserve and get their fair shot. I've been on the phone today, we're talking to people about doing the interior design. I want it to look nice. I want the Bibb County logos. I want it to be purple and gold. I want it to look good, something we can be proud of. So, after we get the building fabricated and get the building installed, the building standing there, we can pull up and look at it. We're gonna have about $50,000 and $180,000 project. And then it's gonna cost us about 25 or 30 to finish the inside. And all that money is gonna be raised by the booster clubs. We formed a booster club last week. We had 32 members join. We had some more join this week. I made a list of 360 businesses. Now let everybody choose the ones that they wanted to go to, and I'll take care of the rest. So I talked to 64 people yesterday about donating money. Not one single person turned me down. I got donations from 20,000. I got 20,000 commitments and a couple 500s. So the money will be there. The money isn't the issue. Chip's backing me. What I don't get, Chip's gonna pick up, but I'm gonna be able to get it all. So basically what it's gonna come down to is once we get the building built, it's end of September is what my schedule is. Planning to start work in 4 weeks. When the state gets back, gives us permission to go ahead. I got with architects up front, so they're gonna approve everything I've already done, because I got with them up front before I done it. So at the end of the day, the school's gonna receive a building valued at 180 grand. Y'all probably gonna have to insure it for 120. We got 12 LED lights. They pull at 9 amps per hour. These lights right here are pulling 15. So we pulling less amps per hour than new lights we're putting in this facility than what's in this room. So the minimum power bill is gonna be $38 to $50 if we put in our own meter individual for the hidden facility. If I come off the existing power there inside the field house, it'll just be an addition to that bill, which most of the time that bill is the minimum every month anyway because it don't get used. So, we going as light as we can on all that for the upkeep. So the building upkeep itself, the booster club to keep it up. If something tears up on the inside, we'll fix it. That's why we formed the booster club. We formed the booster club to make everything as nice as we could for our girls upcoming in sports, because that gives them a better chance to be successful in life, and that's what we're here for. I don't even have a kid. I got a grandbaby. So I'm doing this for the community, and people ask me, how come we don't do this, that, use this and that? We got the money, let's build it, let's make it nice.
Well, that sounds fantastic, and I don't know where he introduced himself or not when he took.
Yeah, I'm Jamie Horton. I've been working at Burks Mechanical since
I was gonna do that for you, Jamie. How you denied me the honor?
Oh, Mr. Booty helped raise me, and I meant to talk to him about this opportunity for it to come up and didn't get to, so I'm sure he's surprised to see me here tonight.
Well, I wanna say I'm pleasantly surprised and more than pleased, and that you're in charge of this project, Jamie. And I wanna say this about him, I don't want him to get the big head, I don't want to embarrass him, but I've known him since he was a high schooler. He's always been a hard worker, and a good competitor, a stronger competitor you couldn't find. And that's just in his nature. He's well respected, he's of good character, and I know this project is in good hands as long as, Jamie, you're behind it.
I appreciate
it.
it.
And I know you'll get it done.
We're gonna get it done. It's just like winning. It's just like everybody wants to win. I wanna win the test. We're gonna get it done. I've been working on it 2 months now. I haven't run it into 8 issues. Everything's gone just as planned. Me and Kevin talked about it over a month ago. Kevin is 100% behind girls sports, as you all know. So, got his blessing on it, and like I said, we're gonna move forward. Come September, we're gonna be really close to being complete.
That's right. Well, while we got you here, we got the school board attorney, and we've got our chief financial officer. She's here. If you got any questions, ask them, or the board wants to ask them. We've got legal expertise here, if we need any concerns over that.
Yeah, everybody's been great answering all my questions. I have had a lot, me and Ms. Elam talked today. Everything's good, everything's going smooth. We're right where we need to be. Look to have a state guy here on site, possibly 2 weeks to do the inspection. I talked to Lee Desmond, he's over the state to get us approved, he's gonna push it through. We hope to be pouring cement before the end of July, for sure. And I know sometimes things don't go as fast as we make them go at Burks, but that's what the plan is.
And you said that the Booster Club would be in charge of the maintenance and year-to-year repair,
Yes.
things like that?
Yes, we're fine with that.
Okay. And did you say that maybe the board would pick up the cost of the electricity or?
The electricity and the insurance is all that I'm aware of that you need to pick up at this time right now, so. Unless y'all know
Insurance and
something else.
electricity?
Electricity be minimal, like I said, we pulling less juice in this room, it's less amps per hour, so. We just put 12,000 watt LEDs, they pull 0.75 amps each, so that's 9 amps per hour, so. And then, it's not gonna get used many hours a day, probably none most of the time, and then during softball season, but softball season's a spring sport, but it starts during the winter, so we need somewhere to be able to practice in February and March, and this gives us that opportunity.
Jamie, give us a general description.
So the building's
The building's
gonna be 45 foot wide and 65 foot long. It's gonna have a 10-foot roll-up door on the west end. It's gonna be running east and west. perpendicular to the existing field house. Then we'll have two 36-inch walk doors for it to be able to get out of it. And then we're gonna have two 12-foot by 55-foot nets down the north side of the building. And that'll take up about 26 foot, and that'll leave us with a good 18 foot for two pitching lanes on the south side of the building. And it'll be located, right now I got it laid out over there, it's about 18 foot from the corner of the field house. It'll be northeast of the existing field house now, running perpendicular. That's kind of the best place for it, to get away from the field lines and electrical stuff like that. I do have a meeting with Alabama Power in the morning to discuss if we want to put its own individual meter in, or just come out of the existing field house with a 100-amp breaker. We can do either. It really don't matter. 100 amps is plenty to feed the field house. If Alabama Power puts a meter, we'll probably put a 200-amp breaker box in it. But either way, we're gonna put 5 plugs in it, and that's just to run a pitching machine. And this time of year it's hot, to run 2 floor fans, and then we got 12 lights in it, unless the architect may come back. Right now I got 2 3-foot louvers on each end. They may come back and make us put a ventilation fan in, but that's kind of where we at.
No heating.
No heating and cooling at all, so it will be insulated.
Right.
So it's gonna be, the outside is gonna be pearl. It's called pearl gray. That's what the existing field house is. The roof will be called charcoal. That's what the roof on existing. All the metal purlins is $14,000. I mean, I got everything. I got a list this long. I got everything, all the way down to the, it's gonna take $2,000 worth of cable to hold the nets up. But I'm gonna get all that stuff donated, so it really don't matter what it's cost. But at the end of the day, y'all getting a $180,000 building on your property. It's a good investment. It's good for all of us. Good for the girls. Everybody vote yeah. I appreciate it.
Hey, you answered it well. I can't think of anything else to ask. Unless somebody else has got a question, I'm gonna thank you for
I appreciate
your
it. Like I said,
presentation, James.
it's a win-win for the girls, and they need something nice. We're gonna make it look a little pretty, and then forming a booster club allows to, to feed them, and this will give us a place to feed them and stuff after games and stuff like that, and give us a chance to do something for them, show them we appreciate them, because we do enjoy watching them play. So I appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve the employment of Brooklyn Hayes as teacher, Randolph Elementary School, effective 2024-2025 school year.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Request to approve the following substitutes: Jennifer Taylor, classroom substitute; Kelly Boval, classroom substitute; Casey Hubbard, classroom substitute.
I make that motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? We'll now go into executive session to discuss student discipline. We are gonna get a motion in a second.
I'll make a motion.
Second. All right, discussion. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So, probably an hour? Yeah, probably be an executive session an hour at least. Need a motion and a second to come out of executive session.
Make the motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? The superintendent recommends student A be expelled with services for 2024-2025 school year. Student may petition the board to return to school for the 2025-2026 school year.
I make that motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? The superintendent recommends expulsion for student B for the 2024-2025 school year. Student may petition for re-enrollment for 2025-2026 school year.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The superintendent recommends expulsion for student C for the 2024-2025 school year. Student may petition for re-enrollment for 2025-2026 school year.
I'll make a motion.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
25, 26, or 24, 25. What's that going to be? 24, 25, or 20? You said 25, 26.
To petition for re-enrollment for 2025-2026.
24, 25. Is that what?
This is 24. Right. So, petition made to be extended for 2025.
Okay, okay, the petition's here. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
All right, and information items, the superintendent, based on the recommendation of the local school principal, has made the following reassignments for the 2024-2025 school year. West Blockton Elementary School, Anna Hall, from second grade teacher to third grade teacher. West Block, it's just the information.
Oh, I thought, okay, it's already been done.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
West Blockton Middle School, Amy Grindle, from sixth grade science teacher to computer technology application teacher. Randolph Elementary School, Carmen Dearman, from first grade teacher to kindergarten teacher. Courtney Epperson, from kindergarten to first grade teacher. Ethan Crocker, from fourth grade teacher to first grade teacher. A call board meeting will be held Tuesday, June 25th, 2024 at 2 p.m. The next board work session will be held Tuesday, July 16th, 2024 at 10 a.m. And the next board meeting will be scheduled for Thursday, July 18th, 2024 at 5 p.m. And we will now have superintendent remarks.
I don't really have anything, we just, wish Mr. Cotner well and look forward to him being back.
And a motion and a second to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.